Okay, we've got our spiral reviews to go over. So I think today we're doing spiral review 28, 29, and 30. So here is 28. Number 1, B, which number makes the equation true? Well, to get to 18, so you know that 2/3, this number divided by 18 equals 2/3. So 2/3 times 18 will equal this number. So 2 times 18 is 36. 36 divided by 3 is 12. So also I just looked at it and I said, well, I do 3 times 6 to get to 18, 2 times 6 to get to 18 or to get to 12. So I just did the same to the top and bottom. I don't know, that's a little confusing, but you just have to reverse it. So if you had 4 divided by 2 equals 2, you'd know that 2 times 2 equals 4. So you just times these two numbers. Number 2, the front door to Xavier's house is 4/8 yard and 2 3/4 yards long. What's the area? Area is just simply multiplying 4/8 times 2 3/4. You can do that a variety of ways. You can convert 2 3/4 into fourths by saying, well, 2 wholes is like 8/4. So 9, 10, 11 fourths. That would be 44/8, and you'd have to divide 44 by 8. The way I did it, I did 2 times 4/8, which was 8/8, and then 3/4 times 4/8, which was 12/32, which is 1 3/8. Okay. Yards. I didn't label it. Darn it. Let me label it. Yards. And that would be squared because it's only length times width. That isn't right. You know what? I did that wrong. Let's convert it and do it that way. So 2 3/4 converted is 2 times 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11 fourths. So 11 fourths times 4/8 equals, you just multiply across the top and the bottom, 44. 4 times 8 is 32. Oh yeah, that equals 1 whole yard, so 32 32s, and then you'd have 42, 12 left over, and 12 32nds. Yeah, I think it actually is right. I think I was right. Yeah, 1 12 32nds. Yeah, 1 3/8. Okay, I was right. Never mind. I was confused about that. I guess because I was seeing that it was 2 3/4 yards long and thinking that it had to be at least 2 yards of area, but it's not because you didn't take the full length. You didn't get a whole one. You were timesing it by something less than 1. Select the value that makes the product of the equation true. Again, when you have one number times another number and it equals something, then if you take that number, divide it by a number, it'll equal the other one. So I did 19,074 divided by 561, and it equaled 34, which I was confused by because none of the answers were 34. And then I looked up at how it was written and realized it's 3. So C. 4, Stevie needed twine for gifts. She's wrapping. This was a hard one. The lengths of Stevie's twine are shown on the line plot below. How many feet of twine does Stevie have in total? So this one was really tedious. You had to figure out what the length was for each one, which I wrote in purple. Then you had to do your equations for each one, like 2 times 2 1/4, 4 times 2 3/4. Hi, Liam, are y'all done? I'm just doing the spiral review. I'm on number 28 if you want to follow along. Anyway, this one was tedious. You had to do 2 times 2 1/4, 4 times 2 3/4, 1 times 3, 2 times 3 1/2. You can leave. 3 times 3 1/4, 1 times 4, and 4 times 4 1/4. And then you had to add up all of your products. And I got 56 1/4. I don't know if I'm right, to tell you the truth. If anybody finds me wrong, you can win a prize. Number 5, Savannah's shopping. She's getting a container. She needs to know how much soil. She's going to need to use volume. So 5D. Spiral review 29. Number 1, when you have parentheses, you do that first. So 7 plus 5 is 12, times 3 is, and then you do multiplication, and then you do subtraction. I was going to show you this. We haven't done this yet, the order of operations, or at least maybe we did do it in one lesson. But so the order of operations is a rule that tells the correct sequence of steps. So you work your way from left to right in a math problem. You do parentheses first, anything in parentheses. then you do exponents or like powers of 10, then you do multiplication, then you do division, then you add, then you subtract. So that's the order that you do things in. Yes, Mr. Eli, what can I do to help you? Are you done?
Yep, 42 out of 46.
That's awesome. Okay,
Yep.
that's good though, because I thought it was only 25 points, but whatever.
No, like the you did you mean the module 11 assessment?
Yeah,
That
1109.
it was a quiz.
Okay. All right, good job. I'm doing the spiral review I'm on number 29 if you want to follow along, or you can go.
Wait, is Nora still here? I have to talk to her about something.
Let me check the breakout rooms. Can you not see them?
Nope.
Let me pause my recording because we're recording all of this. Resume recording. Okay. So spiral review 29. We were talking about the order of operations here. You're going to do the parentheses, then the multiplication, then the subtraction. So it comes out C. Number 2, select the correct answer for each expression. Again, this is algebra and you have to know how to do this. So you're going to do parentheses, then you're going to do division and then addition. So 15 minus 3 is 12. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 12 and 4 is 16. C. Here, you're going to start with your parentheses. 9 minus 4 is 5. Then you're going to go do your division. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8 and 5 is 13. F. The next one, parentheses. 6 minus 1 is 5. Then you're going to do multiplication. 5 times 8 is 40. Then you're going to do division. 40 divided by 10 is 4. So I. And the last one, you're going to do multiplication, or the parentheses. 2 times 7 is 14. Then you're going to do multiplication. 3 times 9 is 27. 27 and 14 is 41. Is that right? No, 36. 20, 36. That's not right. 20, 37, 38, 39. 40, 41. Oh, minus 5. I forgot the minus 5 part. I'm like, that's not working. Okay, number 3 is B. 6/8 minus the sum of 1/2 plus 3/4. So the sum means you do that first because it's in parentheses. Number 4, you're converting from meters to kilometers. That's going from a smaller to a larger. So you're dividing and you're moving your decimal to the left 3 places. So 17 kilometers. Number 5, you figure out the area of the truck, which is 7 meters by 12 meters by 4 meters, or 336 meters. And then you're going to look at 4 of those trucks. So times 4 is 1,344 meters cubed. All right, that's 29. And the last but not least, 30. Number 1, C, which expression could represent the following words? Divide 15 by 3, then add 2, right there. C2, the line plot shows the length of the art sticks. What's the difference between the length of the longest stick, 7/8 of an inch, and the shortest stick, 1/8 of an inch? You just subtract to find the difference, 6/8 of an inch or 3/4. Number 3, a numerical expression is evaluated as shown. Which line does the first error appear? I didn't understand this one, and I actually tried to look it up and couldn't figure it out. I think it has to do with the rules for brackets versus parentheses. And so I'm guessing it's going to be one of these with the brackets and parentheses. I'm guessing it's C, and that should just be in parentheses, not in square brackets, but I don't know. Number 4, a rectangular chest has a length of 7, a width of 5, a height of 3. What's the volume? 3 times 5 is 15 times 7 is 105, and it's cubed because it's 3D. It's length, width, and height, 3 dimensions. Last one, Jocelyn brings 9 oranges to share. She shares or divides the 9 oranges by 15. 9 divided by 15. Each person gets 9/15 of an orange, or 3/5. So if you cut each orange into 5 pieces, you'd get 3 of those pieces. Excellent. That's it for today. Tomorrow we're doing spiral review. 31, 32, 33.
Hey, Miss Laws.
Yes, sir.
No, can you make can you bring